This video is part of a series of videos on implicit front-end Outlook integration with Sugar CRM and Salesforce. The topic for this video is the sync configuration and specifically how to configure the initial sync process. During initial sync, we only sync data from the CRM to Outlook, and the objective is to establish a good and functional baseline of data that you can later on build upon as you go. The process takes place immediately after installation. So once you activate the product, you will be prompted to log into your CRM account, and then this dialog comes up and allows you to select the type of items that you want to work with in Outlook and the configuration of each of them. So as you can see, front-end retrieves the list of all modules from the CRM, standard and custom, and allows you to configure them. So let's start with accounts. With accounts, you can select to sync accounts assigned to you or assigned to teams that you are a member of. Opportunities. We sync only open opportunities to Outlook. And you see that you can turn on or off opportunities, and then you can also select the direction of synchronization, Sugar to Outlook and Outlook to Sugar. Same thing for Salesforce. And also select whether you want to sync opportunities assigned to you or to teams. Cases, same thing. Contacts. So with contacts, it's a bit more complex, but it's very important to configure it correctly. We highly recommend that you don't sync all the contacts that you have in your CRM accounts. There's really no point in bringing thousands and thousands of contacts to Outlook if you're not going to use them. So for this purpose, we've developed and patented a number of different algorithms to allow you to sync only the most relevant and freshest set of data. You first need to specify the time frame during which, this is a time frame in the past, during which you've had business activities with these contacts. And this list specifies what type of business activity. So active contacts means contacts that have been newly created or modified during this time frame. Same thing for accounts, same thing for open opportunities, cases, any meetings, calls, or tasks that you've scheduled with these contacts, notes. And then lastly, and probably the most important consideration, once we compile the whole list of contacts that meet this criteria, we allow you to filter and narrow down this list to only those contacts that you've had communication with via Outlook at any time in the past. That means that if Outlook, if the email address of the contact is known to Outlook, that contact will be synced. This is a great way to minimize the amount of contacts that get synced from Sugar, yet keep them, they are the freshest and most relevant to you. Now, if you've used this Outlook account to communicate with Sugar contacts in the past, contacts or leads in the past, then check this box. Otherwise, if this is a new installation or you have not used this Outlook account to communicate with the CRM contacts, then uncheck this box. Leads, same thing. Meetings, calls, you can control them individually. Now, the default for meetings and calls is to synchronize only in events that occur today or at any time in the future. If you do want to bring history, then check this box and select the number of months. Tasks, same thing. Notes. Essentially, all other modules are all the same, except for custom modules, which we will cover in a separate video. So once you're done, click OK, and the initial sync process will start. It's important to emphasize that the initial sync process may take some time depending on the amount of data that you've selected to sync, but the process runs in the background so you can continue to work with Outlook during this time. Now you can come back after the initial sync, you can come back and configure some of these settings, but you'll notice that some of the controls are disabled since they are available only during the initial sync. So this was the video about the initial sync and the sync configuration. If you have any questions, we invite you to visit our website at outlookintegration.com. Thank you.